let's talk about a drone that's flipping the script, almost literally. Meet the V-Copter Falcon Mini from Zero Zero Robotics. If the name rings a bell, they're the same folks behind the brilliant HoverAir X1 Pro selfie drones that have been giving DJI a real run for their money. But today, it's all about their latest creation, and it might just be one of the most exciting drones we've seen in a while. So what makes the Falcon Mini so different? For starters, it's not your typical four-rotor quadcopter. Nope, the Falcon Mini rocks a wild V-shaped bi-copter design. Just 2 rotors instead of 4. Sounds crazy? Maybe. But once you see it in action, it's absolutely brilliant. Zero Zero Robotics originally dropped a $999 V-Copter Falcon back in 2020. A cool idea that kind of flew under the radar, pun absolutely intended. Now they're back with the Falcon Mini, and this time it's smaller, lighter, cheaper, and honestly, way more exciting. Price-wise, the Falcon Mini is launching at $399, but if quick enough, early bird deals on Indiegogo can be snagged for even less, starting around $269. That's seriously tempting for a drone that offers some of the features usually only seen in much pricier models. And here's a huge bonus. This thing weighs just 249 grams. That's right, it slides in just under the FAA's registration threshold in the US. Translation? No need to bother with drone registration if flying for fun. Just open the box, charge it up, and it's good to go. Visually, the Falcon Mini stands out instantly. Instead of the typical drone look, it's got this futuristic aerodynamic V-frame. The 2 massive rotors sit above the body and tilt independently, allowing for some seriously sharp turns, insane agility, and super fast acceleration. It's not just about looking cool though. This setup actually saves power compared to 4 rotors spinning constantly. That's why the Falcon Mini boasts 34 minutes of flight time on a single charge, which is a big deal for a drone in this size and price range. Oh, and because it only has 2 rotors, and they're designed for efficiency, it's whisper quiet compared to a lot of buzzing quadcopters out there. That makes it perfect for grabbing cinematic shots in peaceful nature settings without sounding like a swarm of bees. Now let's talk about the camera because, let's be honest, no one's buying a drone just to admire the engineering. The Falcon Mini packs a 4K camera mounted on a 3-axis gimbal, giving buttery smooth footage even when it's windy. Enjoy 4K at 30 frames per second. ISO that adjusts automatically between 50 to 1600 and shutter speeds from 1/25 to 1/8000. Sure, it's JPEG only for photos and H.265 for video, no RAW. But for the audience this drone is aimed at, that's more than enough. There's even a night mode for better low-light shots, and a 6x zoom to get up close without physically moving the drone. Plus, for those into creating social media content, it can shoot vertical 2.7K video perfect for TikTok, Reels, or YouTube Shorts. It might seem surprising, how stable can a 2-rotor drone really be? The Falcon Mini flies incredibly smoothly. Thanks to Zero Zero's tilt rotor technology, the rotors can adjust with 0.01 degree precision, keeping the drone balanced even in tricky winds. It doesn't currently have a follow me feature, but even without it, flying feels fresh and full of possibilities. Zero Zero even showed off a demo where a coin was balanced on top of the drone while it was hovering. Yeah, that's stable. The Falcon Mini can hit speeds up to 12 meters per second, about 27 miles per hour, and ascend at 4 meters per second. It can even hold its own in level 4 winds, just 1 step below the roughest conditions most hobby drones face. And for those who want to cut loose, there's a sport mode for turbocharged flying. One of the coolest extras? The optional reverse flight kit. This lets the Falcon Mini pull off tricks like upside-down flying, reverse spins, and more. Admittedly, these are more for showing off than filming the next cinematic masterpiece. But come on, how many drones can actually do that? Plus, it's got a couple of automatic flight modes like orbit shot and zoom out to add a little flair to the footage. Of course, no drone is perfect. The Falcon Mini doesn't have obstacle avoidance sensors, so it's on the pilot to keep an eye out for trees, walls, and birds. It does have standard bottom sensors to help with smooth landings, though. Also, the current version that some reviewers have tested is an early prototype with firmware still being tweaked. The final production models should have even better flight tuning and camera improvements, so it's only going to get better from here. For those thinking about grabbing the Fly More combo, it's a great deal. It comes with 2 extra batteries, a charging hub, and a carrying case. Always good to have extra juice when out flying. The remote control is also pretty slick. Detachable sticks, external antennas, USB-C connection to a phone, and a claimed 1.5-mile range. In real-world tests, it held strong up to around 1,000 meters with only minor signal breakup. In a market full of quadcopters that all start to feel the same, the V-Copter Falcon Mini is a real breath of fresh air. It dares to be different. And for the most part, it absolutely works. It's lighter, quieter, faster, and more agile than you'd expect at this size and price. Sure, it's not perfect. The missing obstacle avoidance might be a deal breaker for some. But if you're a hobbyist, a traveler, a vlogger, or just someone looking for a fun new way to fly, the Falcon Mini is seriously hard to beat. It's just refreshing to see something this bold actually pull it off. If you like this video and want to catch more reviews like this, hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching.